What is up, guys? Welcome to a little bit of a different video that I hope you will enjoy. Today I'm gonna show you something that I've been working on for the past year and a half, maybe 2 years. This is my single player Minecraft world that I've been playing in. I've really been enjoying. I am on day 900 officially. And I thought for the last 100 days I want to do a big project. But here's the problem, I don't know what. So today I'm gonna show you around my world. I hope you will like it. I will tell you some stories about the world. I'll show you everything I've built, which I think is pretty awesome. I think it's a good world. So let's get going and I will show you everything I have made for the past 900 days. As you can see, it is quite a lot. But it is night. Let's say hello to Lord Doge. Walk past the eating hall. And let's go up to the undecorated bedroom and sleep for the night. I am recording this on a backup of the world because I don't want the world to continue while making this video. Move down. Let's start in the heart of this operation. This is my storage room. It isn't big. It's actually quite small. It's kind of overflowing, and it's not really organized. There are some organizations in here, but some chests are just full of a mess. Frankly, a mess. I have too many leaves that don't fit in my leaf box. I have shulkers on the wall. I do love this. It's like a little closet. Oh, treasure. It's like a little closet you can look into. But yeah, this is the heart of my operation. And I moved in here recently, a couple 100 days ago. But you will probably already see some differences with normal Minecraft, because I don't have any item frames. Do I have leather? I have 6 leather. That'll do. Oh, actually there's one here. You don't see any item frames, but I can assure you they are there. I have a data pack that lets me put in an item, rotate it, shear the item frame, and it will become invisible and the item will just lay there. You can undo it with a brush, I think, but I've never needed to do that before. And you can also lock the item in with a glass pane. That way you can't rotate it. It's very handy. I'll probably put the link in the description. That is data pack number 1. Data pack number 2, which you could have already seen in the throne room if you are observant, is I have the new 1.21 blocks, including the autocrafter, and this one works. It is a really cool data pack. I will also put it in a link for it in the description. Oh, wrong chest. And it has, I haven't done anything big with it yet, but it has allowed me to make a few pretty builds with the new tough blocks that we are getting. This is my horse. I did a challenge where I couldn't use an elytra, and this horse has been here ever since. And as you can see, I have more clutter all around. These chests are full. I did do my best to decorate this garden. It's like a little bit of a garden next to a cliff. And I really love it. You can like just jump down with an elytra. I have a villager. This villager provides me with my food, which actually now that break. Now that I look at it, I could use some extra. Thank you very much. So yeah. Oh, and let's just finish this building up. From the storage room, you can go into the entrance. This is the entrance. It's not finished. I've only recently been decorating the interior of this place. This will be like an armory with the different types of armor. Netherite will go up there. Maybe I'll put some cool things in the towers. I don't know yet. This is the throne room. I don't know. Yeah, it's a throne room, I guess. With a great banquet that's taking place. And Lord Doge that is lying here. Oh, you're so cute. Let's get you back on the throne. Originally, yes. So, that's good enough. He sits on the throne because I am not fit to be a ruler. Don't look over there. It's not finished. Ooh, wait. Also a secret. From here, you can also, with a little bit of redstone, go to the storage room and back, which I find really cool. And then from here, you can just... Oh, I missed. You can go up the second to the second floor, which is empty because I have no ideas, and then the bedroom where I keep all the mini blocks I collect. Oop. But let's continue on down to not something really yet. It's just this general shape is here. It's gonna be a guard tower. This place doesn't really need walls because it's surrounded by cliffs, so it's pretty safe. I've just recently made this because you can see the copper is not oxidized yet completely. This building is a bit older, and you can see that I use copper for a roof almost everywhere. We will go to this building last because I'm really proud of this one. We'll go under my giant custom tree that I love so very much. I think this one is one of the best trees I've ever made. Past a smaller one. This building is completely empty. I am not one for interiors. I can say that already. But I do think it fits the vibe, little tower. Down the road there is another little building that is also empty. I think I'm only gonna go inside buildings if they have a purpose. Which is the next one. Past another little tree, over this man-made cliff, we can enter... Oh, the door's broken again. Well, that's too bad. We can enter this tower, which has an iron farm. This iron farm is doing so good. It's amazing. It's just one small iron farm, and it's more than enough for just me this entire 900 days. It's also a pretty cool tower. We'll get to that later. Down the road we get into a bit older part of town. I wasn't as good as building, I think, when I was here. This building is empty with a bed. This is my old wood storage building. That's fairly empty. Yeah, it's pretty much empty. Next door we have a giant building that houses my moss farm, from which I get bone meal if I had any, and moss. It's really handy. Ooh, if you're wondering, by the way, real quick, what the wool means in this world, because you'll see there's some wool scattered around the place. Basically, I have a system of planning out a build. I do that with wool. And also the details I plan out with wool. So green means a tree. I've already made one, but that means there's going to be another tree here. So if you ever see a green pillar, that means there's going to be a tree there someday. This is the first custom tree I made, I think, in this world. It isn't the best. It used to have a iron farm inside it, which I think, yeah, the villagers died. It's completely broken. Doesn't work anymore, but it's still here just for aesthetics and nostalgia, I think. In here, I recently made the tall flower farms. Very simple. They craft dyes because I don't need the flowers for anything yet. They're mostly just for the dyes. And in the backyard, I made a little birch tree with the balcony. Next up, we'll also go down here in a bit. Oh, look at all the doggos, they're so cute. Okay, let's skip these for a minute and let's go to the first build, my starter base in this world. Let me remove this just quick. This is my starter home in this world. It's the first building I built, and I believe it took me 100 days to build just this one building. And you can see why I have a new storage system, because this used to be full. Every barrel you see used to and still does, used to be full with stuff. What is this? Oh, quartz and brain and coral. Cool. I still use this as my potion setup. I still come here to use the cartography table. I still have deep slate. This problem of the storage was so... Oh, and upstairs is my bedroom. It's very simple. You go up here, and bed. But this problem was so bad that before I made the new storage system, I made market stalls, bips and bobs, and colors and stuff to store more junk. Okay, it's not as empty. Oh, it's not as empty as I thought it was gonna be, but it used to be worse. And oh, that's handy. Magma blocks. Oh, I should remember that. I also, of course, decorated everything. I put lanterns in. I put a well in. I put another tree in. And colors and stuff used to house the wool, and concrete and dyes and different flowers. And also here I have a lectern with the intro to One Piece, because I'm a big fan. Which way to go? Do we have a bed? No, let's sleep. Let's go this way. I have my collection of frogs and cats here. Behind this is empty. Okay, that's very bland. Let's not look there. In here, another story I just remembered. I totally forgot. This place where I'm standing right here, it used to be a village. Yeah, well, it is a village again, but this place used to be like a normal village, and I remember there was a house here, and I kind of like the look of it, so I just upgraded the house. It has the same shape, it has a balcony and everything, and in here I keep the first and most important villagers: Fortune, Unbreaking, and Mending. And up here I used to have... There's now only Iron Golem. I used to have like a bunch of beds and villagers, but I moved those to there. Next building is a bit of a funky one. It is a triangle building, but I do like the way it turned out. It is really close to the other building, but it has no use. Actually, it has a use, because up here I believe, yeah, there's a snow golem. You can dig for some snow there. But these are really close together, so you get this sort of dark alleyway type of build that leads into a more sunny area with a pond and an axolotl that has been trying to enter that hole for the past 500 days. I kid you not. It's just past the market stalls. You come in here. I have camels here. That's a story I'll get in later. I had more axolotls in here, but they died. I don't know why. They just all went up and vanished. The water leads down to the ocean, where I have a dock and a few ships will come down to there. Up here I have another horse, some camels, and these camels are here because I brought them over in my nether portal. It's a really simple little build, but I do love it. It has a lot of shape. It's on top of a custom cliff, custom rock side. And I expanded the nature with more trees. I do love my trees. I'm not that good at building trees, but I do love my trees. And I really just tried a lot of things here to make it a bit more natural and like a bit of a secluded area, because of there's the harbor entrance and all the nature's just kind of off to the side. Oops, something fell. Yes. From the portal, you come over into a barely functional super smelter. I'm planning to make a new super smelter soon, but this is history, so this will not leave anytime soon. I love the building that it's made in. It's made up of 3 separate little buildings that the interior is mashed into one. And this is the first building I made with the new mud blocks, if you can believe it. In here, this is a simple barn that has an automatic chicken. This gives me mostly feathers, but sometimes some cooked stuff. Going down, you have a little garden space with a little spring that has come down from the water we were just looking at. There will be another tree here. This is a small dock place with a boat and a second boat way over there. I saw this trick from Grian with the cattails in the water, and I loved it, so I put it all over the side of the water. Another story, that creeper in that boat has also been there for probably 600-700 days. This is the first windmill I made. I made a second one over there, or over yonder. And I just really like the design, and I think I was thinking like they probably wouldn't make like 5 different types of windmill. They would just keep making the same one if it worked. So I just copied and pasted it over there with light magicka. I use light magicka in this world, but not in a cheaty way, just as a blueprint for where I need to build the box. This building, you can already hear it, has some cows. It's a cow farm. It's also the building where I put my most daring block, I would say. I used plain old netherrack, and I think it worked. It looks quite good. These are some crop fields. There's some crop fields. It's a silo that houses a full iron zombie, Iron Bob. because when you've played this long in the same Minecraft world, you get a lot of mobs with armor, and I like to collect those if they have a full armor. This building here with the weird low shaped roof is my mud farm. I come here and I make my mud, and yeah, that's all there is to it. It can be made automatically, but why would you? Between the houses there's more trees, more greenery. I love me some trees. And let's actually move over beside the starter house to a cozy little place with a little sakura tree. This is even before the super smelter, my smelter room with kelp and the different types of furnaces. Also has Golden Bob, and I think he duplicated or something, because one day there just was a second one. In here is my sugarcane farm. Don't think we'll get to see it working, but essentially the sugarcane reaches the top, gets broken, minecarts pick it up, it shoots it up, it goes through the roof, and it ends up in here. Nah, I don't think we'll get to see it. Some horses, more trees in planning. This closed off area is let's just go with free cam, is where I have my first couple of sheeps and cows, and also trapped a Halloween skeleton. Up here there's just some hay. Down here is an automatic sheep farm that has provided me with a lot of noise, but also every color of wool I could ever need, which is very handy. Let's just keep it closed. Further down, more trees along also a custom cliff that I haven't decorated yet. I haven't put in the same gradients as I did here. It's actually a bit unfinished, but this does house the lighthouse I built because it's on the edge of the shore. Also houses, no, don't get out. It houses the bees knees within a little greenhouse. Very cute, very handy. This is my cactus farm. I completely forgot that this was here. And it produces cactus. Yeah, that's about all it does. In here is the entrance. If you go down here, you go to a amethyst, which I sometimes use. I don't use those blocks a lot, but here's the entrance. So there was like a path up, so I made a little house. This house here is just my stone farm. That's all is it. It's just you mine, you get stone or cobblestone, depending on which pickaxe you use. We have to sleep again. Damn. This is a long tour, and we're not done. Not done in the slightest. No. I have more to show, like a floating beacon. Yeah, look at that, pretty, huh? No, it's I don't know why it's there actually. This is my sniffer farm, which is broken constantly, but I've decided that I will fix it later. As you can see, I'm very good at procrastinating, but it leads, you can hear it under here are minecarts. Those lead into a system that picks them up. I've already used picture paths for something, you will see a bit later. But yeah, I built a house. It's actually quite a nice house, not gonna lie. Like, there's a big balcony that's close to this balcony, so like maybe they can talk to each other or something. And these sniffers are just so darn cute. I love them. I gave them their own little pen behind the animal barn. Up the stairs here is emptiness and a building. This, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with this yet. You can see some big planning in the background there, but that is for later. Also some unfinished edges, but that's all fine. That's all fine. Here is, oh, it's broken again. Oh, why does it always break? It always breaks. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, this is my dripstone farm that breaks occasionally. Yeah, it only goes out at night. I have it on a daylight sensor. Also, there's another Halloween mob. I have it with a daylight sensor. It only goes out at night. The stuff gets picked up and then pumped through this pipe at the back. It is a decent looking factory build. I think I could have, I forgot a block. I think I could have done it better. But yeah, I was still learning to build. Like, this whole world has been me learning to build. I have another little tower here that is... every house has a door broken. Why? Well, but it's a little tower. It catches the sun. Because it was really empty here. Should also do something with this, but it's still yet to decide. Let's continue the road here. We'll go to the bit newer stuff some other way. There's another little boat here, because I love bringing some life to the water. I think I should do that more. On the left you can see some buildings. On the right you can see something I thought was pretty cool. This is the same giant tree over there, but then like I imagined it falling over. So this is just a giant tree laying here. Someday there will be like a big forest on this part of the hill, I think. And in here is also a honeycomb farm, 2 actually. As you can see, I really like to make farms inside or with my builds, so they're not all that useless. I have a couple that are just completely useless, but others have a farm in them. Like this one. This is the wood cutting area, the log processing area, whatever you want to call it. You enter through a gate. You go into this big yard, and they have stacks of planks and different types of woods on cars, and more little carts that are ready to pick up logs, and they have more logs in storage. A little sheltered area for people to work, and they take logs through the cutter and make planks with a water wheel that is here on the river. It's a pretty good looking water wheel, if I do say so myself. It's not my own design, it's stolen off the internet. But then, and inside this is empty for now, but I do want to use this place for an automatic wood farm. But I'm still clearing that out. Here is a project that is quite big, and I've started, but I've stopped, and then I started again, and then I stopped because I just don't have the right ideas and inspiration. It started with a horse speed tracker. This is 50 blocks, if I remember correctly, and it tracks this speed of the horse in sticks. And I was gonna make this whole island for breeding and taming horses, and there was gonna be a forest here, and then a road through the forest with horses, a giant stable maybe a dock for some food, a silo and more horse stables, and a parkour pen over here, and then a bridge to the mainland. I've kind of stopped with this idea for now. Maybe I'll revisit it in the future if I ever find the inspiration. That's a big deal of this world, is I work on the things I want to work on. I am pretty quick to drop a project if it bums me out, but most of the time I will pick it back up eventually. Ooh, over here you can see this is a full diamond skeleton. It's actually the second in this world that I am hoping to someday put in a museum of my own making. We are already 30 minutes in, and I haven't shown half of it. Okay, no, this has been most of the builds, believe me. Except this. We'll come to this later. Let's continue down here. This could have been so much better planned. This tree and building over here hides my pumpkin farm. It's actually a pumpkin and melon farm, but who needs melons? So I just filter the melons out and make bone meal out of them. The pumpkins go in here. I actually have chickens here also, so I can make pumpkin pie. This used to be the food source before I got golden carrots. This is another build I'm planning, another 2 builds I'm planning actually. In here, this is temporary just yet. I have villagers, a lot of villagers, because I needed emeralds, and I can trade iron with these villagers. This is the second windmill I was talking about. Funny story, it used to be up here, like this wasn't here, like this whole wall, it was just a slope, like the mountain slope like here, and this one used to be plugged right over there, but I didn't like where it was, so I tore it down and I built it up back here. Problem, this house is slightly in the way of the, what do you call those things in English? The sails? I don't know. The spinny part. But I didn't know what to put here, so I just kind of built something. I don't really like it. I was just really bored and I wanted to build something. Maybe I'll change it. I'll probably change it and run away. I do like the combo of the new bookcases with oak. I do think that's a good trim. More plant builds, more trees, more trees. You can see this is made with, oh my god, do I need to sleep again? Okay, well, no mind. This is made with the new tough bricks. This is one of the last things I built with the new data pack I installed, and I really like it. It's a pretty unique home. It's just a bunch of small shapes clumped together, but I think it works. I do think it works. Can I sleep now? No, not yet. Oh, this game is pretty. Inside here is my patent pending villager converter station. Well, actually, that's a backup. I can whoop, and there they go. Yeah. And oh no, wait. Sometimes they return, but like when you go to do this, well, there he goes. Okay, well, you see how it works. If they have some place to go, it's a really handy system. If they don't, you kind of end up with a lot of trouble. But that's all my redstone, so I'm used to it. Okay, another fresh day. Over yonder here next is my villager breeder. This is also a new build, hence the non-oxidized roof. It's a very simple design. The villagers come in here. You throw the minecarts in here and you just press a button. Villager gets sent down, gets converted into a zombie, and then usually if they're not stuck like now, they just go to the system. Very handy. Here I have a field of parsnips, turnips, I don't know what you call them. They're the new flowers, but if you put leaves on them, it kind of just looks like a giant beet growing or something. So I really do love it. It looks funky. Over here is more planning, which also hasn't moved for a couple hundred days, I think. I wanted bricks, so I made a storage shed for brick villagers, and then I planned out a whole the villagers are just having fun. I planned out a whole quarry because this cave here, like this cave entrance, is pretty cool. Hello, spider. It's pretty cool with the water and everything. But I haven't done anything with it yet. Continuing on. Oh, we're gonna go back to something I am very proud of, and is like this whole world is a big work in progress. And it's me learning to build different types of things, because like trees was a big as you can see, trees was very hard for me to do, like organics and stuff, but I really think I've improved. Also redstone was something I wasn't comfortable with at all, and now I think I can pretty much hold my own. But here in this dark and gloomy passageway underground, you come into a room that isn't finished yet, as you can see. And I put candles floating in the air, and I think it has a really cool effect that it adds. We also, I am rich. I just want you to know, I am rich. I can flex with diamonds. But this is also something that is dedicated to mapping out this world and documenting this world throughout time, because this is the first map of the area. This is the starter base I was talking about, and this was made at day 84. 100 days later, boom, suddenly there's some more stuff. Then I added more and more. Between 380, I just didn't make a map, or I lost it. I don't know where it is, so this is sadly just empty. Day 500, you can see a lot of new stuff already added. 600, you can see whoa. Is this locked? It is locked. Okay. Whew. At 600, we are at 900 now, by the way. 904 actually, but like at 600, I had already planned this. Then the map gets a little bit bigger, because day 700, I planned this whole area. I finished the exterior of this. 800, boom, a log processing unit. A fallen over tree, more roads. And then 900, I added a lot of in this area, and this building, which I haven't shown you because it has a special place in my heart. Because I've always been a lone Minecraft player. My friends would sometimes play Minecraft for a couple of weeks, but then just fall off. But I've always been in the grind. And recently I have been playing Minecraft with my girlfriend. And she is actually the one that designed this beautiful cathedral with roof and shape and walls. And it doesn't do it justice in this world. It looks way better in our combined world. And I haven't terraformed it. It should be a bit higher, but I wanted to place it in this world. So I did with Light Matica, and I think it's easily one of the best builds in this world. Easily. But you might not agree. I think so, because my girlfriend made it, and I'm proud of her, and I love her. But yeah, that was the last build. The last building built in this video. Well, not in this video. What am I talking about? Before 900 days. And this is the area. I'll fly through it a bit. You can see some areas are still a bit blank. Some areas are full of life. Some area needs to be textured. Some area needs some trees. But overall, I'm really proud of this world. I think I'm gonna keep playing in this world till I die. Not gonna lie. And I just keep I keep wanting to add to this city that I've built, because I think I can call this officially a city. I want you guys' help. Leave a comment if you have an idea of something big I can do in or near the city. In the upcoming 100 days, because for day 1000, I was gonna say 100. What the hell? For day 1000, I want a big project to cap off this 1000 days. I thought this was a big project, but that won't cut it. I have another big project that I'm gonna show you. I am gonna show you, because it's bonkers, and I don't think I have the right skills to do it justice, or I don't know. Let me rephrase that. I don't think I have the right skills to even finish it, let alone make it look good. Also, welcome to my nether gold farm, bartering farm that is overdue an upgrade. Over here I have a ghast farm for gunpowder. It's all very simple. I'm not a big redstone guy. I don't make giant farms. But I do like my it's dark again. But I do like my big projects, and sometimes when you just don't have inspiration, you can already see loading, and you just want to I have no dirt left. What the hell? Where's all the dirt? You just want a place where you can stick your head down and like place a bunch of blocks. And for me, that is this area. This is probably the biggest mushroom fields I've ever seen. Like, this island is ginormous, and I thought it would be fun, and I am probably an idiot, to like to terraform it all, make cliffs, make a mountain, make a giant castle up here. But this isn't doable in 100 days. I won't be finishing this, not even close. This will take years, probably. Even, yeah, this will take years. This might never be finished, but that doesn't matter. It's about the journey. It's more about the journey. It's the little steps, the little parts you add here and there. This whole world is, well, it's the Minecraft slogan, 1 block at a time. I placed every block 1 at a time. I built every house 1 at a time. I built every tree and street lamp and everything I did 1 at a time. And that's the beauty of Minecraft. It's the journey of you and the world and your skills, I believe. Bonk. And it's also about how you want to play. Because of course I could make farms for every... Oh, I love this view, by the way. As you come out of the portal, I absolutely adore this view. What was I talking about? Oh, but that's also the beauty of Minecraft. It's Minecraft is about how you want to play this. I could make a lot of farms. I could make all the big... I could make... Hi. I could make all the big farms, and I could finish projects fast and have all the best gear. But where's the fun in that? I want to struggle. I want to want to work on this world. I don't want to get it over with quick. I want to do projects slowly, one at a time, and add and add and add until it's something big, like this. This started with one house, right here. It started with one house, and then I just built another, and I built a tree, and I built... I don't know what I built, but I built another. I added. That's the story of this video, which is almost an hour long, is I added to this world. And if you watch this by a miracle, because I don't get many viewers, and you watch this to the end, help me, because I don't know what to add at this point. I want something big. I want a good idea. Leave it in the comments. And I'll consider it, because I'm drawing a blank and I want to keep adding to this world. Damn, that was a big ass speech, and I've been rambling for 52 minutes straight. So I'm gonna leave you guys here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can maybe take some inspiration out of it. And I hope you can give me some ideas to add as well. So thank you guys. And maybe I'll make more videos in this world. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna end it. Have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. And good